And second of all, you don't forget the people who helped you, boost you up, and to help you continue whatever you're doing along the way. So I wanted to make sure that I came by. I know that there was some question of whether or not the chief was going to come. One of the things I asked Mr. Renshaw, do you want me to talk about crime? I know a little bit about that, or did you want me to talk about zoning? And I consulted with the director, Ms. Sara Bardin, sitting to my left, and said, well, I've committed myself to something, and I know I can't talk about any particular cases or any subject matter, but what can I talk about? And she came up with process. So what I'd like to do at this time, if you have process questions as we go along, I will be an answer. But I'll just tell you up front, if you start talking about cases, I'm going to exit the room. So that's the rule. If we start talking about cases, I'm going to have to leave the room. And if you ask people around the city, I've done the same thing wherever. Ms. Kahlow. Okay,
I have 3 process questions. One, I'm a broken record on this. When will you have available a copy of the red line text from the current code? What was changed and why? Second, when will all of the comments, I've submitted 16 sets of comments, be posted? OP has chosen not to post many of ours on their website. Office of Zoning does whatever they got, but not the other. So when will they be posted? And most importantly, when will they be responded to? Because in a regular rulemaking process, if the public comments and says, what about blank, you respond. And of these 16 sets of comments, almost everything has not been responded to. And the third thing is, when will you, and I asked this in the Ward 8 forum you had some time ago, when will the Office of Planning, Office of Zoning, whoever will be doing it, propose statutory changes for things that require changes in law, such as the expansion of the downtown, which is statutory. They're expanding it dramatically. When will that happen? That's one of the questions I've asked at all the hearings. No one will record it. No one will respond.
I'm going to actually ask them not to respond to that. We'll go back and check and figure out what happened, because that's case specific.
I didn't mean it to be case specific.
Yeah, but it really is, because I've heard you mention the red line and the issue, and I think, I don't remember what the commission said, but that's actually getting case specific.
Okay, but what happens, Mr. Hood, is that I keep asking these process questions. You put them, redlining, statutory changes, and I don't get any answers, and I don't know how to get them. I don't know how to get answers on process changes.
But I think you asked that question to the Office of Planning.
I've asked it to the Office of Zoning, Office of Planning, Office and Zoning Commission. Nobody answers any of these questions, and I think it's important to understand the frustration. I've been in this since '07, when you all asked, in the existing zoning regs, what should change? We gave pages and pages. Not one of them has been looked at yet. And the process hasn't been working, and the Office of Zoning is terrific. It's the Office of Planning that isn't paying attention. And the question is, what can we do to be heard?
So noted.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any other